Let's be honest, disrespectful people are everywhere. They interrupt you mid-sentence, make snide comments disguised as jokes, dismiss your feelings as oversensitive, and generally treat you like your time, your opinions, and even your very existence are optional. It's infuriating, it's frustrating, and it can leave you feeling small, resentful, and powerless. But what if there was a better way to deal with these difficult individuals? A way that doesn't involve stooping to their level, engaging in petty arguments, or sacrificing your own peace of mind? Welcome to Stoic Spirit, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and apply it to the challenges of modern life. Today, we're tackling the pervasive problem of disrespect, arming you with 5 powerful Stoic-inspired strategies to protect your peace, maintain your dignity, and reclaim your power. These aren't just quick fixes or superficial tricks. They're profound shifts in perspective, grounded in the principles of Stoic philosophy that will transform how you respond to disrespect, not just in the moment, but in every area of your life. This isn't about seeking revenge, getting even, or sinking to their level. It's about rising above the negativity, embodying the quiet strength of Stoic wisdom, and becoming the most grounded, confident, and resilient version of yourself. If you're tired of being treated like a doormat, if you're ready to stop absorbing other people's negativity, and you want to start commanding the respect you deserve, then stick around, because this video is for you. Hit that subscribe button and join the Stoic Spirit community for more insights and practical advice on living a more fulfilling and meaningful life. And if you find this video helpful, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your stories and perspectives. Now, let's dive into these 5 Stoic strategies and discover the power of responding to disrespect with grace, wisdom, and unshakable inner strength. 1. The art of the silent stare. Imagine this. Someone's just delivered a snide remark, a backhanded compliment, or a blatant interruption, clearly designed to diminish you, to make you feel small. Your gut reaction might be to lash out, to defend yourself, to engage in a verbal sparring match. But the Stoics offer a different approach, a more powerful response, the art of the silent stare. This isn't about aggression, it's about assertive silence. It's about calmly and deliberately holding their gaze, not with anger or hostility, but with a quiet, unwavering intensity. This silent stare can be incredibly disarming. It disrupts their attempt to control the interaction, throws them off balance, and forces them to confront their own behavior. They're expecting a reaction, a rise, a justification. Instead, they're met with your unwavering gaze, a silent no that speaks volumes. This tactic works because it shifts the power dynamic. Disrespectful people often thrive on the emotional reactions of others. They're looking to provoke, to control, to assert their dominance. Your silence denies them this power. It shows them that their words don't have the desired effect, that you're not going to be drawn into their drama. This embodies the core Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. You can't control their rudeness, their insults, or their attempts to belittle you. But you can control your response. You can choose to react with anger and frustration, or you can choose to respond with calm, assertive silence. I was once in a meeting where a colleague constantly interrupted me. After several attempts to politely interject, I simply stopped talking and looked him directly in the eye. The silence was palpable. He stumbled over his words, visibly uncomfortable, and didn't interrupt me again for the rest of the meeting. This silent stare not only disarms the disrespectful person, but also reinforces your own self-respect. It's a quiet act of defiance, a way of saying, I value myself too much to engage in your negativity. It's a powerful reminder that you're in control of your own emotions, your own responses, and that you don't have to let someone else's behavior dictate your inner state. Maintain eye contact without staring aggressively. Keep your facial expression neutral, avoid frowning or scowling. Breathe deeply and focus on remaining calm and centered. The key is to project quiet confidence, not anger or hostility. The silent stare is a subtle yet powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. It allows you to maintain your dignity, reclaim your power, and send a clear message. I see your disrespect and I choose not to engage. 2. The power of the empty space. In our noisy world, silence has become a rare and precious commodity. We're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and demands on our attention. But within this cacophony, silence holds a hidden power, especially when dealing with disrespectful individuals. Think of it as a weapon, a powerful tool often underestimated. Its edge is not sharp but blunt, its impact not explosive but profoundly unsettling. When someone's trying to bait you into a reaction, to provoke you with insults, criticisms, or passive-aggressive jabs, your non-response can be deafening. It's like throwing water on a fire. It deprives the flames of their fuel, leaving only embers and ash. It denies them the satisfaction of seeing you upset, of witnessing your emotional reaction, of feeling the power they crave. Silence keeps you from getting dragged into their drama. It prevents you from being pulled into a vortex of negativity, from wasting your precious energy on pointless arguments and unproductive conflicts. It creates a space, a buffer zone, between their toxic energy and your inner peace. Moreover, silence forces them to confront the emptiness of their disrespect. It shines a spotlight on their own behavior, exposing the hollowness of their words, the pettiness of their motivations. It's like holding up a mirror to their soul, reflecting their own insecurities and inadequacies. This approach embodies the core Stoic principle of responding with reason, not emotion. Disrespect often stems from insecurity, a need for attention, a desperate attempt to feel powerful by diminishing others. Don't feed the beast. Don't give them the emotional reaction they crave. Starve their disrespect of the attention it needs to survive. I once had a friend who constantly made backhanded compliments. One day, after a particularly cutting remark, I simply said nothing. I didn't laugh, I didn't defend myself. I just met her with silence. She looked flustered, mumbled an apology, and never made that kind of comment again. Silence is not only a powerful tool for dealing with disrespect, but also a valuable practice for cultivating inner peace. It conserves your energy, prevents emotional burnout, and allows you to maintain a sense of calm amidst the chaos. Silence is most effective when combined with a calm, assertive demeanor. Maintain eye contact, but avoid aggressive body language. Breathe deeply and focus on remaining centered. Don't use silence as a form of punishment. Use it as a tool for self-preservation and as an invitation for the other person to reflect on their behavior. Silence is not weakness. It's strength. It's the strength to control your reactions, to choose your battles wisely, and to protect your inner peace from the negativity of others. It's a powerful weapon in the Stoic arsenal, a tool that can transform your relationships and empower you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. 3. The Declaration of Autonomy. How much of your life do you spend explaining yourself, justifying your decisions, seeking approval for the choices you make? It's a common trap, especially in a society that often pressures us to conform, to follow the prescribed path, to seek external validation for our every move. But what if you stopped explaining yourself? What if you simply owned your choices, your decisions, your life, without seeking permission or approval from others? This is the essence of autonomy, the freedom to live in accordance with your own values, your own aspirations, your own inner compass. It's about recognizing that you are the author of your own life, the architect of your own destiny. Your choices are valid, not because they meet someone else's criteria, but simply because you made them. When you constantly explain yourself to people who don't respect your judgment, you're essentially giving them power they don't deserve. You're allowing them to question your decisions, to plant seeds of doubt, to undermine your confidence. You're giving them a vote in a matter that should be solely yours. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of living in accordance with your values. The Stoics understood that true freedom comes from within, from aligning our actions with our deepest convictions. Don't seek external validation for choices that resonate with your true self. Your internal compass is a far more reliable guide than the fleeting opinions of others. I used to constantly explain my career choices to family and friends, justifying my decision to pursue a less conventional path. The more I explained, the more they questioned, until I started doubting myself. Then I stopped explaining. I simply stated my decision with confidence, and the questions stopped. The freedom I felt was incredible. Society often pressures us to justify our choices, especially women, who are frequently expected to conform to certain roles and expectations. This pressure can be stifling, preventing us from pursuing our dreams and living authentically. But by declaring your autonomy, by owning your choices without explanation, you break free from these societal constraints. You reclaim your power, your agency, your right to self-determination. This is not about being rebellious or defiant. It's about living in alignment with your own truth, pursuing your own path, and creating a life that reflects your authentic self. The freedom that comes with owning your decisions is immeasurable. It's the freedom to live without apology, to pursue your passions without seeking permission, and to create a life that truly reflects who you are, not who others think you should be. This self-ownership is the foundation of true confidence, the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. 4. The strategic retreat. Imagine your life as a beautifully curated garden. You've carefully chosen the plants, nurtured the soil, and tended to every detail to create a thriving, vibrant space. But what happens when weeds start to sprout, choking the life out of your precious plants, stealing their sunlight and their nutrients? You wouldn't hesitate to pull them out, would you? This same principle applies to the relationships in your life. Sometimes, the best response to disrespect is distance. It's a strategic retreat, a necessary act of self-preservation. You are not obligated to endure disrespect, even from family or longtime friends. Loyalty is a virtue, but not when it comes at the expense of your own well-being. Protecting your energy, your emotional and mental health is not selfish, it's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup. Creating distance allows for clarity. When you're entangled in a web of disrespect, it can be difficult to see the situation objectively. You might question your own perceptions, doubt your own judgment, or even blame yourself for the other person's behavior. Stepping back, creating space, allows the dust to settle, the emotions to subside, and the truth to emerge. You gain a clearer perspective, free from the fog of manipulation and negativity. Distance also prevents further negativity from taking root. It's like removing the weeds before they have a chance to spread and choke the life out of your garden. It creates a protective barrier, shielding you from the toxic energy of disrespectful individuals. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can influence. You can't change their behavior, their attitudes, or their choices, but you can control your proximity to them. You can choose how much access you give them to your life, your time, your energy. I once had a friend who constantly criticized my choices. I felt obligated to maintain the friendship, even though it drained my energy and made me doubt myself. Finally, I decided to create some distance. I limited our interactions, politely declined invitations, and focused on nurturing other, more supportive relationships. The relief I felt was immense. I realized that distancing myself wasn't selfish, it was an act of self-care. It's important to acknowledge that setting boundaries, especially with family, can be fraught with guilt. We might feel pressured to maintain relationships, even when they're toxic, due to societal expectations or familial obligations. But remember, your well-being is your responsibility. You have the right to protect yourself from negativity, even if it comes from those closest to you. Start small. Politely decline invitations, shorten phone calls, limit your exposure to social media. Be clear and assertive about your boundaries without being aggressive or confrontational. Focus on building positive relationships with people who respect and support you. Remember, distancing yourself is not about cutting people out of your life completely. It's about creating healthy boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. Creating distance isn't about holding grudges or seeking revenge. It's about prioritizing your own peace of mind, creating space for growth, and surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. It's a strategic retreat, a powerful act of self-care, and a crucial step on the path to a more fulfilling and joyful life. 5. The upright posture. Imagine a majestic lion, its head held high, its gaze steady, its presence commanding respect. This image isn't just about physical posture, it's about an internal state of being, a quiet confidence that radiates outward. This is the power of the upright posture, a powerful tool for dealing with disrespect and reclaiming your power. It's a physical embodiment of self-respect, a silent declaration that you will not be diminished, intimidated, or controlled by the negativity of others. Holding your head high isn't about arrogance or vanity. It's about recognizing your inherent worth, your inner strength, your unshakable dignity. It's a visible reminder to yourself and to the world that you are not a victim, that you will not be defined by the opinions or actions of those who seek to belittle you. When you stand tall, shoulders back, gaze steady, you're sending a powerful message. I am not afraid. I am not intimidated. Your attempts to diminish me will not succeed. This confident posture disarms disrespectful individuals. They're expecting you to cower, to shrink, to internalize their negativity. Instead, you meet them with unwavering strength and self-assuredness. This embodies the core Stoic principle that virtue is the sole good. External opinions, judgments, and insults cannot diminish your inner value. Your worth is not contingent on their approval. It resides within you, in your character, your integrity, your commitment to living a virtuous life. I used to shrink myself in the presence of disrespectful people, slouching my shoulders, avoiding eye contact, hoping to become invisible. But then I realized that my posture was reflecting my inner state. I started consciously holding my head high, and the change was remarkable. I felt more confident, more assertive, and less affected by their negativity. There's a powerful mind-body connection. Your posture influences not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. Standing tall can actually make you feel more confident, more powerful, more in control. It's a subtle shift, but its effects can be profound. Practice standing with your feet shoulder-width apart, your weight balanced evenly. Imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders back and down, opening your chest. Maintain eye contact, but avoid staring aggressively. Breathe deeply and focus on projecting calm confidence. Practice this posture regularly, not just when confronted with disrespect, but in your everyday life. Over time, it will become second nature, a physical embodiment of your inner strength and self-assuredness. The upright posture is more than just good posture. It's a powerful tool for cultivating self-respect, projecting confidence, and navigating challenging social situations with grace and resilience. It's a silent declaration of your worth, a visible reminder that you will not be diminished by the negativity of others. It's a physical embodiment of the Stoic ideal, a quiet strength that comes from within, unwavering and unbreakable. So there you have it, 5 powerful Stoic strategies for dealing with disrespectful people. Remember, it's not about stooping to their level or seeking revenge. It's about maintaining your own dignity, protecting your peace of mind, and responding with wisdom and strength. These strategies, the silent stare, the power of silence, the Declaration of Autonomy, the strategic retreat, and the upright posture, are tools you can use to navigate any challenging social situation with grace and resilience. They're about reclaiming your power, setting healthy boundaries, and ultimately cultivating a stronger, more authentic relationship with yourself. The more you practice these Stoic principles, the less affected you'll be by the negativity of others. You'll develop a quiet confidence, an inner strength that radiates outward, commanding respect without demanding it. You'll become like a sturdy oak tree, unfazed by the winds of disrespect, firmly rooted in your own sense of self-worth. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect. You have the right to set boundaries, to protect your energy, and to walk away from situations that diminish your worth. Embrace these Stoic strategies and watch as your relationships transform and your self-respect soars. Thank you for joining us on this Stoic journey. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and practical tools for dealing with disrespect. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from a little Stoic wisdom. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Spirit for more videos on Stoicism, relationships, and personal growth. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next exploration. Until then, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep shining your light.